2 minutes until showtime.
Man.
One minute until showtime. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
All right, we ready. I know I'm ready. Shit, I stay ready. I wonder, is it any... I shouldn't even ask this fucking question because as I was fitting to say it just now, I thought about all this shit I've been going through. But I've been using the word game in my titles for 15 years. Who knows this game is what I'm going to talk about. Who knows this game? Now, you ain't going to believe the shit, couple of these stories that I'm finna tell you, but they're true. They're true. Now, I know this dude, he's a millionaire. And he got played out of $800,000. 213, I see you, man. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Nothing. What's happening?
So I met this fat chick. I wasn't too interested in her. I hear her with conversation, asking her questions like, where are you from? What music you like? How many times she's been in these groups? I told her, let's be friends. If anything, I made a friend. I told her I could never hang out with her at her house. She said, not this moment. Found out she has a house in the park. Told me she was forced not to drink or do drugs before she was 21. Then her dad let her drink. She came in and I introduced myself. She stuck with me the whole time. She knows I live with my mom. She's black but kind of big. She's wondering how I get my dick sucked or something because I'm not all that interested in sex. With her being kind of smaller than her.
Hey, bro. You on the wrong show. Call Steve the Dean, man. I don't fucking talk about that shit you asking about.
But I was trying to be extroverted and think I'm the shit and he can do it. Well,
yeah, but you talking that goddamn pussy shit, man. I don't want to hear that goddamn shit. Why are you asking all that shit? I ain't Steve the Dean. You can't ask all that stupid shit. Now, if you got a question about something that you want to ask, fine. But about all that goddamn explaining that stupid shit you explaining, I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, well, what are the ABPs?
The ABPs?
Yes.
What about them?
what are the ADTs like? I always hear you in your courses explaining the ADTs. And I'm just like, I really don't know what you're talking about. I always be playing, but like, how do you always be playing?
You don't know. Bro, if you want to fuck with me, you gotta, you ain't got to. But if you want the details to the questions you asking, Sidewalk University is waiting on you. And if you don't know about Sidewalk University, go to rosebudtheauthor.com and look at the Sidewalk University and Confidence Course page. And if you want to get at me, do so, bro.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Now, this millionaire that got played. Now, the key word here is played. Because none of you motherfuckers know how to play. Every nigga with game does. You might be playing for 800,000. You might be playing for some drugs. You might be playing for whatever the fuck you're playing for. But doing so is creating the atmosphere for you to go to jail. That's why when you do what you do and you get away with it, we got game. We game in the system. Okay, now listen to this. Because I'm finna tell you about game. Real game. Now, this dude got played out of damn near $1 million. And when the police caught the con that played him, he was leaving the country. This dude was in Germany or somewhere like that. So they held him and contacted the Mark, who still did not believe he had got played. Now, since he didn't believe it, he said, that is my friend, blah, blah, blah. And they had to let him go. Because none of the shit actually had took effect as far as what he did to play for the money. He just had the paperwork. So what I'm saying, finally, this guy realizes he didn't got played. Now, this is weeks later. He contacted the con. And the con said, well, man, because he asked him about the shit, man, and he said, well, man, that's how the game go, woo, woo, woo. And he was explaining the shit, I'm in, some dire straits because they done motherfucking confiscated the dough. You didn't got your dough back, so, man, I hope you ain't mad at me, woo, woo. Man, the motherfucking dude with the million said, man, it was expensive, but I always thought I couldn't get food out of my money. This was the best lesson of my life. You need some money? The motherfucking con said, I need a lawyer. And the millionaire wired this motherfucker 50 racks. And told him, man, I hope you get out. Or I hope you win or some shit. Why the fuck did that millionaire do that? Can anybody tell me? 646, I hope you ain't this fucking dude, man. I've been trying to ignore you, but 646, what's up?
Hey, man, I ain't no clown ass nigga, man. I'm sitting here from New York, man.
Okay, brother. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother. Come on, what's up?
This stuff can get to the point now. Listen, like I said, I'm down and dirty, man. I got a crack in my motherfucking ism, man. Is there such thing as over matching? Sitting over here over talking for your game, man.
Hey, I mean, just using that phrase, over macking, lets me know you ain't got it. So there is a such thing as talking yourself out of it. I'm saying, you talk,
Right.
you done fucking said this, that, and the other, baby kind of liking you, and instead of you seeing that shit, you know, you still going with whatever you think you should be going with, but in reality, you turned the bitch off. She done turned on to you, but you didn't turn her off. That's called talking yourself out of the bitch. That's not called overmatching.
Right. I got it, OG. I'm listening.
Well, I ain't really got much more to say on that, man, because to me, this is just to me, and don't take this personal, but I don't like hearing motherfuckers misuse words, because it let me know they've been listening to Steve the Dean. And Steve the Dean been telling y'all lies.
I ain't listening to no, hey, I don't mean to cut you off, OG. I listen to goddamn Steve the Dean. I need some real game about this business. I ain't listening to no spread shit about no pussy, OG.
Well, I'm going to just let you know, man, you got to choose your words more carefully, because that talking that goddamn overmacking, saying some shit like that completely turned me off. And I know I was down and dirty. And don't now niggas say some shit like that. I never heard that. Never.
I should have said overspit. That's what the fuck I be doing with these hoes. You did.
No, you be talking yourself out the bitch. That's what you be doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta stop that if that's what you be doing. But more than that, if you misuse the word overmacking, you might not know what other words you be misusing. I'm telling you, you guys don't know how much that turned motherfuckers off. What if a motherfucker actually know what this word mean and see you using it wrong? You ain't gonna get that act. I mean, can you turn your radio off?
I'm in the streets right now, but I apologize, man. But I'm sitting here focused trying to take notes of what you're saying. Man.
Oh, okay, that's the background music. I mean, the background, man. Hey,
yeah, it's the streets.
Just stay on here, man. Just stay on here, man. I gotta get 347. We ain't done. 347, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Rosebud?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
Hey, man, I just got out of high school, and when I was in high school, I was getting all the bitches. But now I'm out of high school, and I try to approach hoes, you know. They're not really fucking with a nigga because, you know, I'm still using the game that I was using in high school. It was not a bunch of bras walking around the halls and all that. But, you know, I'm getting tight. Because I'm getting mad because I was getting hoes back in school, but now I'm out. It's like shit.
I don't believe you, man. I don't believe you. I think you lying, man.
What you mean?
Do you understand English?
I was getting more girls when I was in high school, bro.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. And get this through your bullshit ass head. If you can catch a bitch in high school, graduating ain't gonna stop you from catching them. Graduating ain't gonna have nothing to do with you catching bitches. That's why I know you lying.
Man.
Why you quiet, motherfucker? It's your turn to talk. You lying ass motherfucker. Hey, you can't talk to me and tell me some bullshit. And you know you talking bullshit. So why don't you admit it and learn some shit, man?
Now what I'm saying is
No. Admit you was talking bullshit and then say what you was saying. Man, what? Do you know who you fucking with, man? You don't know who you fucking with, you young motherfucker. I'm not somebody you could run bullshit by. I'm a real motherfucker, man. And you know goddamn well you bullshitting. So why don't you say you just full of shit and you apologize and this is what I should have said.
I rose, but I was bullshit. What I should have said was, when I was in high school, when I was able to walk up to girls or whatever, they was more prone to accepting or whatever. But now that I'm out of high school, it's more difficult because I'm not around more of them.
No, listen. It ain't even what you thinking. When you was in high school, they was forced to be there because they had to go to school. So you surrounded by a whole bunch of bitches. So you think all this shit you talking, you might have been snagging bitches, but them bitches was hot, not for you, but they was just hot. Just like your ass was hot. You wasn't hot for that bitch. You was hot for whatever bitch. They be hot for your ass like that. So you was snagging them. But you said when you got out of high school, it became more difficult. That's because you ain't out of high school. Your mind, your game, your conversation is still in high school, bro.
And back then when I was in high school, I didn't really give a shit. But now that I'm out, it's like, damn, I really care.
Hey, what I'm saying is, see, you just want to talk. You didn't acknowledge what I just said was true. You didn't say that it did something or at least made you understand a little bit. You just want to keep talking. Man, I ain't got time for that bullshit, man. I recognize bullshit, man, real fast. And I ain't got time for that shit. I'm out with you. Now, 646, come back.
I'm here, bud. I'm listening. What's up?
So, I forgot what we was talking about. What was we talking about?
Well, we was talking about me over spitting, man. But
Okay. Talking yourself out of the bitch. Check this out, man. When a motherfucker is faking, do you think he know when to stop? No. If he knew when to stop, he wouldn't be faking. What I'm saying, bro, the reason you be going through the shit you going through is because you be faking. Not like that youngster that was on just now, but faking, and I know you know what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is, when you stop faking, you'll be able to understand that you through talking right now. Or whatever. You'll know when it is to stop because you're not pretending. You're being really you and you through with what you got to say right now, bitch. What you got to say. You ain't got to say that, but I'm saying that's what your attitude is. And my point is, if you don't have that attitude, you ain't going to be able to shut up. Because you don't want the bitch to think. You don't want the bitch to have any kind of peace so she can decide if she want to fuck with you or not. That's why you talk yourself out the bitch. That's how I go, bro. That's game.
I appreciate you, OD, man. I'm definitely going to take this game with you and I'll sit up there and get it, man, and really utilize this shit, man, because I'm really out on this blade fucking with hoes, man. I really need this, man. I appreciate you, bro. You hear me?
Yes, I do, brother. You be cool. So, you guys, what I'm saying, as far as this guy I was telling you about, sooner or later, you motherfuckers will realize how much more valuable to you I am. I mean, for my humanity knowledge, of course. Much more so than my pimp game. All the best pimps I know have a side to them many you motherfuckers, many people never see. Only they mother, only they sister, only they brother, or somebody that really know this motherfucker, know that side. I know it's a side of me you never see. And it's okay that you don't see it. I mean, child abuse, homelessness. I got things that I'll be fucking child cancer. Shit. I support that shit. It don't make me a good guy. It just keeps me from becoming callous and unfeeling, like nothing matters. You choose what matters to you, but you better make sure something matters. I talk shit, and I swallow spit, and I fucking care. And I don't care if you believe it. To show you, how fucked up you guys are. I got no less than 15 emails yesterday. And you want to know what was fucked up about them goddamn emails? All of them motherfuckers was on the video that I made yesterday because they referred to this or that. And not one of them motherfuckers pressed 1 so that they could talk to me live. Instead, they hit my email to ask their questions. I didn't answer that one of them. Instead, I told them to get some coaching. So you quit being a punk. I ain't heard shit from them since. I answer all questions. I don't give a fuck. On these videos, you call in, I'm answering your goddamn question. But when it gets to specifics, if you want something specific explained, then you need to get coaching. Or you got to figure it out on your own. I want this free. I want that free. That's all I hear. They still ask for that stuff that I used to give out free when I first started, like 10, 12 years ago. They still be asking for that shit, the ABPs and I forgot. The 5 no's. I forgot what the fuck I used to give out. But I'm saying they still do. And what I'm saying is, just do yourself a favor. Go to any appliance store near you or any business and just ask them for whatever they're selling, just a little piece of it, free. If you go to the appliance store, ask them for a hot plate. Just ask them for it free. Let's see what the fuck they give you. I'm just saying, I don't motherfucking understand why you want me to give you what I'm doing for free. Why you want to pay me $50 a month? I ain't getting shit free, but I do. These videos are free. And if you pay attention to what I'm actually talking about and not the shit I talk, you'll hear what you want to hear. You can pull it out. I'm just saying, man, a lot of the motherfucking shit, I say a lot of shit. A lot of the shit I say is really fucking important. And you need to understand that. 917. What's up with you, brother?
What's up, Rosebud?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
What's going on, Rosebud? I got a question for you when you was in the game. When you was in the game coming up, whether it was in your early years or your latter years, and there was other guys out there that you felt might have been more sharper than you, did you ever experience, were you ever intimidated around them or felt jealousy? Feelings? Just the feelings of it.
Hell fucking man, yes. Yes. I felt intimidation. I felt jealousy. Man, my hair wouldn't grow. Them niggas had that long hair, and I was short, and the motherfuckers was tall. Ain't that a bitch? I was complexing about all kind of goddamn shit. But I didn't motherfucking let it come out. Them niggas didn't know it.
Right.
Now one of them motherfuckers ever thought that kind of shit about me. But I'm telling you what I used to think. I used to be tripping. Even when I got to really balling, I still had those trips. You know, that's why I always bought the best shit. Always bought more than one or whatever the fuck I bought. And I'm saying, I just did shit to separate myself, you know, mentally. But yeah, bro, hey, that's not uncommon.
No, I believe that's just a part of human nature.
Well, okay. Is that it?
But yeah.
You got anything else?
No, that's it. That's it. I just wondered.
All right, thank you, man. Hey, you guys got to think about this shit. Do you want to be all you can be, but you don't want to fucking join the army? So, you got to read. You got to listen. You got to speak to a real motherfucker to learn if you don't want to go to the army to be all you can be. I wasn't going to the motherfucking army or now one of them other motherfucking branches. I was a genuine, bona fide draft dodger. I wish my black ass would go some motherfucking way and fight some motherfuckers I can't even see. These motherfuckers shooting so many bullets. How the fuck I'm gonna dodge them goddamn bullets? I don't even fucking... I'm saying, I ain't even been in a gang where I was only like 20 or 30 bullet shot. I wish I would go to war. I didn't go. I stayed pimping. 9771. What's up?
Yeah, hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay, man. I am ready to turn the fuck out, man. I'm not trying to, back for these bitches or,
Turn the fuck out. Wait a minute. Stop. What are you talking about? You're ready to turn the fuck out?
Man, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't ask if I did.
Okay, let's just get in this pimp game, man.
Well, man, you ain't trying to get no pimp game. If you are, take your ass out on the blade and get some game. Can't nobody tell you how to be a pimp. You gone, man. You out. I knew you was saying that punk shit. That's why. See, you guys don't know, man. I hear shit fast. When that motherfucker talking about he trying to turn out to this shit. Well, what fucking shit are you talking about? He had a problem even saying what it was. Punk ass nigga. What I'm saying is, that's the best information I could give your motherfucking ass as far as reading and listening and speaking to a real motherfucker. You know, I'm saying that shit to any of you motherfuckers that's watching this shit. When you get the time to talk to a motherfucker like me, I'd like for you not to just be talking. If you're in a conversation and think who you speaking to, have some game, or not necessarily game, but have some information that you can use, your interest should be set on how to get the information you're seeking. And you should be depending on your conversation to get it. I mean, if you want what he has, you fucking blessed to be able to get his attention for a moment. I sure as fuck wouldn't ask some stupid ass bullshit question. When you wake up and realize what's really going on, it just might be too late. It might be too fucking late. This dude is a motherfucker to you, and you lucky to have his attention for a millisecond, let alone a few minutes. So my best advice to your motherfucking ass is to ask something that's going to give you direction. And the best way to ask something is to tell a particular story. about what it is you're seeking and how you thought this, you thought that concerning it, but damn, that shit didn't work out. The motherfucker you talking to, since he a real motherfucker, he just gonna say, damn, man, that kind of shit is for squares, man. You'll get game kicked to you because you know how to get it. If you don't know how to get it, you just gonna say, hey man, I want to be a pimp and I'm ready to turn out like that fucking asshole did. Hey, 209, what's up?
Hey, top up.
Same to you, bro.
Man, I was just, I'm over here in Dublin and caught your show. And I just wanted to say that by listening to you all the time, right? I really don't be having questions for you. I just be listening all the time, right?
Yeah.
And by listening, I picked up a lot of information, bro. I don't have to call you for no questions. You know what I mean?
Because you really be listening.
You just...
Hey, you really be listening and you pick it up. All these motherfuckers on there be being entertained, man. It's a big fucking difference.
Oh, okay. Nah, I don't take it as entertainment. I take it as information.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, it's a talk show. It's supposed to be informative. But these motherfuckers, the 21st century motherfuckers, they used to everything gotta be fun. Everything gotta be some kind of electronic game. You know, this shit, man. You be listening. You be using your head trying to interpret what I'm saying for you, which is why you don't need to call in.
Right. But I gotta call in anyway, Bud, because I like fucking with you and exchanging whatever game I can. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna continue to call, bro. Even if I might not have a question, I'm still gonna call just to fuck with you.
This is weed. That's this weed, man. Keep calling in. Keep calling in, bro. Hey,
love, bro.
You know it. 347, what's up?
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. What's up? Yes, I'm good. Let's go. What's up?
Yeah. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you the truth, Rose. Yeah, I was bullshitting with that shit, and you know, niggas still young, and I'm still trying to get some game and all that shit. And I just wanted to admit that shit, man.
Wait. Let me ask you something. Don't you think it was amazing that I saw through your bullshit that fast?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Let me tell you something. Listen to me. This is why you don't want to do that shit, man. You never know who gonna peep you out. Don't have to be a motherfucker like me. They just could be sharp. And my point is, what is the biggest fucking thing you did right now?
What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. You don't want to think. But let me just tell you.
Yeah.
Bro, it take a real man to lie like you did and get fronted off like you did and then call back and admit the shit for real. You admitted it before you got off the phone, but that was just some bullshit and you felt it because listen at your voice. Don't sound nothing like it sounded when you first called in. You got a way more realer sound, so what you saying is reflecting your realness. And all you motherfuckers gotta understand that. I ain't no joke. I really be listening even though you think I'm not. You think I'm just talking shit, running my mouth, doing what you usually do. No, I'm not doing that. I'm running my mouth, keeping my distraction going so that when I do bust on you, I'm going to say every motherfucking thing you were saying while I was talking so you'll know I was listening. Because didn't I hear the shit? Bro, paraphrase you and everything. So this is what I want you to do. You new to this show, right?
Yeah.
I want you to keep listening. Hold on. Tay, I'm doing a video. Let me call you back. I want you to keep listening, but what I'm saying, since you manned up, I want you to fucking hit my email. Ask Rosebud. You know Rosebud got 2 D's in it. Ask rosebud@gmail.com so I can bless you with 12 hours of pure dope, my Rosebud the American Pimp motherfucking audio book. And what I'm saying is that shit you was talking, if it's serious, you probably could pick up some pointers in that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So keep fucking with me, man, all right? Hey, it was cool you manned up like that. That's real. That's some real shit. You got my respect, bro. Don't forget, listen to me. You got to hit me today about the book or it's off the table.
Yeah, I will.
All right, I'm good with you. Then see, you know, that's fucking good shit to me. That brother got off the phone and he started thinking about how I checked his ass. And he said, man, I don't want to be like that, you know. And he called back like a real motherfucker. Hey, don't think I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. If you think it, it's because you want to think it. So, as I was saying, my best bet advice to you is when you talking to somebody like me, well, not like me, but in a position to give you some information, you got to make sure you present yourself as worthy of getting that information. Don't nobody owe you shit. Nobody owe you this information. And if it's real game related information, they're not gonna give it to you. 513. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, OG?
Nothing. What's happening with you?
I'm all right, man. I've been on to tune in with you, man, for like a few months now. But let me tell you this real quick. We dropped the show like 4 or 5 shows ago. And them niggas wasn't, you said they wasn't ready for the game you was spitting on a socially conscious level. I want you to keep popping that, man, because they really need that out here, man.
Hey, I'm gonna keep popping it. Because that's where I'm at. I'm evolving, bro. So thanks. Thanks for listening.
Check it out. I want some relations real quick. I got something I want to, stay on.
All right.
Okay, man. I run into bitches, man, and they always want to ask a nigga how many kids he got, and I'm just into the bitch. And I'm hoping the bitch gets into me and what I'm bringing to the table at the time. But I'm excited when they do that a lot. You know what I mean? Because, like, bitch, it ain't like I'm going to choose whoever my kids and nothing like that. And you ain't going to do that for me. So why even bother with the, you know what I mean? If you like me, you like me. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but what is your question? What about it?
Why ain't you gonna do that? Why ain't you try to equate they matching interest, if you will.
That ain't what they be doing. That ain't what they be doing. Hey man, they don't want no baby mama drama. Period. And listen to this. Listen to this, bro. When they ask you that, the way you answer the question, whether it's truthfully or not, is going to tell them whether or not you have it. Because what I'm saying, I bet 9 out of 10 times you never straight out answer it. Do you?
Nah, I don't.
Hey, you know what that tell the bitch? You lying.
If I had come come clean and tell about it.
It ain't coming clean, man. The bitch asked you a question. How many kids you got? Shit, I got 6 kids. My hands be full, girl.
I heard it.
Huh?
I said, just drop it on her. And I need to do that from here on out. That's what you said.
Yeah, man, because listen, man, you don't need to talk all the time. What I'm saying is you got to understand the psychology and what's going on. You know, the bitch don't know you. She probably do like you. But she want to know, you got any kids? And you said, oh, there you go. So you asked her back. Now she know you finna tell some lies. So you ain't gonna get the bitch. But she said, you got some kids? Girl, I got 6 crumb snatching motherfuckers, man. Hell yeah, I got some kids. You gotta act like it ain't shit. She ain't asked you nothing but a fucking question.
I heard, Jones. Yeah, I heard.
You understand what I'm saying? You know it, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother.
You know it. Hey, 414, what's up?
Yeah, just checking in, OG. My question was basically, you was talking about them finding all those artifacts throughout the United States, showing that, you know, we've been around for a long time. Do you think that it should be more, how can I put it in a nice way? Should we demand more information on this, knowing that a lot of our ancestors are connected to this, or should we just keep on watching what they're doing? Because you brought up a big point, man, about, them not being able to market, how old stuff is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do, but check it out, man. To me, I mean, I care that I know I'm black, but I really, far as my ancestry go to me, is to my grandfather. I never fucking knew or heard. I have seen a picture of my great grandfather, but what I'm saying is, I don't have ties like that. I don't think like that. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm saying I do think about what's true and what's not true. So when I was talking about that, and I wasn't really talking about it because I think I'm an African motherfucker, and I'm one of the original man. I wasn't thinking like that. I was just thinking, how can a motherfucker actually? You just gotta understand, man. I mean, 100 years is a lot of time. And these motherfuckers be talking about 10,000 years, 15,000, 20,000 years. And some shit be dated 100,000 years. When the first ice age, that was like 200,000 years ago.
Right.
How the fuck can they know that? There's nothing. It's carbon dating. I know what it's called, but still, carbon dating is something somebody designed. That carbon dating don't print out a date. It don't tell you a particular date. It gives you some parameters that give you the ability, if you got the skills or the knowledge, to suggest a particular date. And when they say 100,000 years, they say it could be 90 to 100,000 years. That's 10,000 years. That's 10,000 years in between, man. Shit. So I'm just saying, bro, to me, I do like to know where something came from or where we came from. But to be honest, the shit I be watching say we come from aliens. That we're a designed race. And all those, the Cro-Magnon, all those fucking men before the Homo sapien was experimented on by the motherfucking aliens. Now, this is something that I bet nobody can fucking answer. These motherfuckers, you've seen them pyramids. Now, these pyramids been closed and all that shit. And some of them, they find them, they was buried and shit. They go in them motherfuckers, and they got these paintings on the wall, hieroglyphics. And in the painting, people are looking up, pointing. And they're pointing to some kind of fucking saucer in the sky that got some kind of lights. Now, what I'm saying is this. They certainly hadn't heard of spaceships. They certainly had no reason to paint that shit up in the air. They barely painted birds. But what I'm saying is, what the fuck made them paint that goddamn ship? Whatever that was in the air. Huh?
They painting what this white man.
No, fuck no. They ain't heard none of this white man shit. Listen, this 3,000 years ago. They ain't heard none of this white man bullshit. They ain't heard none of this conspiracy theory bullshit. They gotta be drawing something they see. They gotta.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, man, the white man ain't saying nothing about them seeing real spaceships.
No. What you talking about is these experts sitting up saying that these cultures wasn't so advanced that they couldn't build these monuments. And what they're shown through carbon data is the black man has existed on this planet first, bro. And when I try to
Wait. That's what I'm saying. I don't go for that black ass goddamn bullshit. Because you know what? I used to believe that shit too, but I watched these fucking programs. They used to say they date back maybe 20,000 years, 25,000 years. They discovered some shit they done dated back to 100,000 years, and it ain't niggas. So all that black man shit, it can be true if you believe it, but I don't believe that shit, man. You know, you can make your point, but the black man first, they don't know who the fuck was first. Who the fuck was first?
Yes, sir.
They don't know, man.
Right.
So all we can do is keep finding shit out. The smarter we get, technology wise, the more we gonna be able to find out. And I'm telling you, these motherfuckers have what do you call it? They have caught and whatever, captured a spaceship. And these motherfuckers reverse engineer.
Area 51.
No. Yeah, Area 51, yeah. But reverse engineering, that's what I'm talking about. Through reverse engineering, you know, you think all these goddamn accomplishments and these new things are because of scientists, you know, experimenting and finding shit. But it's not. It's because these motherfuckers didn't reverse engineered a real spaceship, and they didn't learn how to mimic some of that technology. And then they learned how to use that technology. And the next thing you know, we got that technology. We don't think about where this shit came from and nothing, because we know this is technology. But in reality, they fucking reverse engineered a real spaceship. And in this computer chips, them mini chips, I mean, what computers can do is not from motherfucking Microsoft and all that bullshit. It's from what them motherfuckers found on them spaceships and them little chips, and how it can hold, one little chip can hold all the information in the world. Come on, man. This shit is real. And if you don't believe it, who cares? Because They gonna do what the fuck they gonna do. Do you know?
You're right, and that's the
Do you know there's?
OG.
Listen, man. Wait. There's 13 families in this country, actually in the world. And these 13 families, Melancholies, the Rockefellers, and just some other motherfuckers. Any dollar, any cent that's spent in the United States and in a bunch of countries by any person, these families get like a half a cent. Now, can you imagine? They don't got to do shit, but they get like a half a penny, which don't sound like shit. They might even get a fourth of a penny. But when you do that times all the motherfuckers that's spending $1, them motherfuckers check that much money every day. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm just saying. You got to look at this kind of shit because this is the shit that make the fucking country really roll. All the bullshit that they be giving us to think about is just distraction. Because hey, check this out. Check this out. You know, Wall Street is actually a whole bunch of motherfucking people that need to be in Gamblers Anonymous. Because what they do, what they do is take your money and gamble. Yep. They take your money and gamble on shit. And it can win, it can lose. They don't care either way. They win because they ain't using their money. Period.
Right. And that's
go ahead.
In your videos and you continue speaking this life because a lot of people don't understand from our elders, because that's what you are. You're a shaman, you're an elder. You're not a guru, you're not Yoda, you're a mighty man. And we need that perspective, brother, because you know, I remember I called in one time and you kind of checked me on block counting. And I have to go into that. And that form of counting is used in calculus and high-level mathematics. And I did not.
And you break it up some, man. What kind of mathematics?
Thank you.
Man, you break it up.
It's I'm sorry. It's for calculus.
Oh, calculus, yeah.
They use it in physics.
Yeah.
Physics and calculus.
Oh man, something going on with your phone. Now you done dropped all the way off. But any goddamn way, it's on you. If you get to talk to somebody like Leonardo da Vinci, and you ask him about the Mona Lisa smile, man, I wouldn't give a fuck about the Mona Lisa. I want to know. I'd ask him everything I could think about how do you find your inspiration? I mean, what's your technique of painting? All the things that I can incorporate with me. I don't care nothing about no goddamn Mona Lisa. Yeah, that's a great painting, but he didn't think it was. He was just painting. I'm just saying, what that motherfucker painting ain't got no value to me. It only has value, you know, in the sense of, you know, that I'm speaking of, to him. But his knowledge of painting has value to all that seek to paint or to enjoy painting. And you have to think selfishly, and you have to ask questions that the answers to these questions is going to actually help you. You have to think of that. And if you don't think like that while you're talking, you'll never think of the correct questions to ask. Because you only need to think of maybe one or two questions. I'm talking about when you're in a scholastic or scholarly type conversation. And then those first couple of answers is all you need because you're going from there. You take words from what they're saying. You got to know what they're talking about, but you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to disagree. You choose whatever you choose. Man, I'm somewhere in the middle. Woo, woo, woo. What I'm saying is, long as you have something to touch, to show them that you know what you're talking about. Otherwise, if you remember back in our fourth meeting, I think in the minutes, it was around like the 43 minutes of point of the meeting, we said woo woo. Now, whatever I'm finna say has merit because they can go look it up, and that's what we said. This is how you gotta think, man. This is how you gotta talk. See, the kind of men that we're creating, and yes, we're creating these men, are the kind that will be renowned countrywide. After, we establish order here, wherever you're at, we just gonna help it spread worldwide like a virus. Only we won't be ashamed. We won't try to place the blame on anybody else, for this virus. Because women go ask us and ask you if we part of that new man movement. And we go on up to it proudly, hell yeah, baby. And we go every time toast the real men. See, this is like bullshit to you. But it ain't to me. Because we need that. At one time, the black Muslims only had 2 or 3 fucking members. And as they went and spread the word, they fucking got more and more. And then it went over here and over there and all over until it was in every city, every state in the United States. Not Muslim, the black Muslim. So what I'm saying is they made that happen. We gonna do that right in front of them goddamn women and everybody else that's staring. Because check this out, real motherfuckers. You somewhere and there's 5 bras, and they all sitting at the table. You got one of them eye. Now, what you gonna do? Well, me. I'm gonna go over there. And the one who I was looking at, I ain't gonna say shit to that bitch. I'm gonna be looking at one of them other motherfuckers. But I'm actually probably look at all of them as I say whatever the fuck I say. Because my mind is waiting for the first one to talk up. Because the first one to speak up is the ring leader. So what I'm saying is when that bitch speak up, I'm gonna bump heads with her. And then while she, insulted or whatever the fuck, I'm gonna look at one of them other bitches and say something like her. And then what I'm saying is I'm gonna make my rounds. Now if it's 5 of them, I might talk to the one I really want to talk to about 4th. But I'm gonna say something to all the bras. And then once I done said something to all of them, I'm going to be talking to all of them when I speak. But the one that I want to fuck with, I'm going to be done said something to a little bit different. And my point and what I'm saying is nothing can happen in my life. Well, a plane could crash right now and on my house and kill me. I mean, I don't mean nothing. But I'm saying shit just can't happen to me. Because I'm fucking thinking about shit happening all the time. So what I'm saying is I ain't gonna have no problem that just kind of ran into me and liked me. No. Every motherfucker I get, I catch. I don't even want to fuck with you if I don't catch you. Ain't no motherfucker finna like me and walk up to me and woo woo woo. The next thing I know, me and this bitch fucking around. Nah, that ain't happening. What I'm saying is I'm a disser if she do come up to a nigga acting like she like me. And I'm gonna make sure it take 2-3 clients fucking with me before I really talk to her. But my point is, I'm not gonna just accidentally meet someone. This motherfucker I'm fucking with now. Man, I put it down. No, I didn't say all the coolest shit. I just, knew what I needed to say. And you see what's up. Don't be mad at me. Shit. My thing is this. When motherfucking women ask us, people like me, if we part of that man movement, and we, own up to it and shit, we ain't doing it privately. Them 5 women all gonna hear me say, yeah, I'm part of that damn, excuse me. Yeah, I'm part of that damn movement. I'm sorry, man. I got it. You know me. You gonna think I'm lying, but them hiccups, it's a nature or a natural or some kind of thing, because whenever I'm starting to say shit that's in my course, and I should not be saying this shit, I start hiccuping. It's an alarm. This game take care of me. I don't know why that happened. I didn't plan it. Shit. But I'm going to continue with what I was saying. But, because, what I'm saying is we owning what we do. And, even when I'm tired, even when I'm run down from a whole bunch of life's shit, and I go to somewhere like the Olive Garden. Actually, I did this recently. I try to go to chill. I go there, and I take a seat at the bar and order me a cocktail. My drink come and I down it. Order me another one. And when this drink comes, a flat ass motherfucking white bitch, maybe 3 stools from me. And I seen her, and she, seen me, and she said the last time I had 2 in a row like that, I had problems. Think about this. She said the last time I had 2 in a row, I had problems. What is that actually telling me? See, this is why I'm so dope. Game, man. You got to be able to see through muddy water and spot dry land. Because what she's telling me, out her mouth, the English words is saying she had whatever the fuck problem is, she had 2 drinks. But Game is telling me she's saying, I've been watching you for X amount of minutes, and I seen you have your first drink, and I was thinking about coming over to talk to you, but as I was coming over, you had another drink. Shit, I remember the last time I did that, I had problems. It's like she's asking me, are you looking for those kind of problems? Man, what I'm saying, immediately, I'm talking about immediately, I saw I had action. I said, what kind of problems? Now, I'm stalling when I say what kind of problems. because she's, kind of surprised me. I'm stalling and she's saying whatever the fuck. And instantly, I had come up with something, so I'm on. And I didn't let her respond. I got right at her. The reason I asked that, what kind of problem, is I can see you lonely as fuck, huh? Oh, excuse my, my French. But your body is telling me all of your problems are self-created. And it's like puts you on the defense. Now, that's a fishing statement. I said a lot of things in that statement. And she gonna pick something to focus on. Because I gave her like 3 or 4 subjects. And I said she was lonely. And then I said I was reading her body language. I told her fucking goddamn problems are self-created. I also told her that she's on the defense. Now, come on, that bitch gonna pick something. She gonna pick some of that to talk about. So I'm ready, like I'm ready. Otherwise, that's how you fish. But anyway, because I knew her response was gonna tell me where did the fish biting at. So now, what I'm saying, I done threw my line in the water with that statement, and what she thought of a response I had came up with a full plan. She's only thinking about responding to this sentence that I just fucking asked her. And I didn't thought about a whole conversation I'm finna have with baby. So, this is how fast you gotta think. And then this, and my problems are created by me. Bingo. She bit. And I said, ma'am, by me not knowing you and only having an instinct to see this, I would venture to say that, you haven't dated in a while and you're wondering what's up. And if that's not quite accurate, I'll change haven't to in a while. And when I finished my statement, she looked up at me like, let me tell you. She looked up at me and just smiled. While I was talking, she was like nursing her drink. And that told me, she was waiting on what I had to say. And what I had to say had surprised her motherfucking ass, because, bitches, when they doing that, they normally keep doing it. Keep nursing they drunk because they speaking to a sucker. And they playing this motherfucker. Now, they speak to that motherfucker without even looking at him because of the weak ass shit he's saying. Man, I checked game inside of her. I say, you know what? I see you sharp, and you noticed immediately that I'm not the regular guy you run into, correct? And I asked her that because if she said yes to it, I was in. And all I had to do, then was drive the car that I created. And she willingly got into it. Drive that motherfucking car straight to wherever the fuck I want to go. And this is because I know conversation. I got this game. I mean, this kind of shit happens to you just like it happens to me. The big difference is you don't do shit to make what happens into a purposeful thing. My shit seriously stank. I don't poop. I fart. So understand this. Women respond to men who are not afraid to be honest. And they are immediately attracted to a motherfucker that they can tell is telling the truth. You know, free game for those who keep asking for free game from me. This is the free game you get from me. Go talk to Dean. Because I'm not, finna hold your motherfucking hand and try to explain some shit to you. The only thing I'm gonna do is what I'm doing. I'm gonna kick some shit, and if you motherfucking ready, because you picked it up, then goddamn it, we can kick it. You hear I talk about? I go deep. I go deep, man. I'm not telling you not to fuck with me. Don't call me. Don't this. Don't that. I want you to come. I want you to do shit. But I just don't be playing. I ain't trying to baby no motherfucker. Sometimes the things that you have the greatest desires for comes to you in the midst of you desiring it, and all you can say is thank you. That's all you can say. I mean, shit happens for me. Man, I'm no angel, but somebody's looking out for me. You remember that movie Rocky Marciano? Somebody up there likes me. That was the name of the movie. Because somebody up there like me. Look out for me. And hopefully they're going to keep doing it. And I'm, live to be 100 like that. I told you yesterday I met that dude. He was 100. He said he was 112. I think he was probably, I'm talking about over 105. Was the way he was like, he was doing that. He might not have been 112, but he might have been. I don't fucking know. But what I'm saying is you need to give thanks to the man upstairs, man. Everybody. We got to give it to him because I'm here. All the shit I done done. You here. And all the shit you don't do. So I'm just saying, we just got to be thankful, man. And then you got to find the nearest mirror. And you got to look in that motherfucker. And you got to compliment the essence of what you got as far as your desire. You got to tell yourself, and you got to always push yourself to go forward. Your desires, you can't say, I desire to be successful. That's so vague. Oh, man. Once again, or should I say, I've been blessed with something that's essential. Something that's essential to me and my goals. And I think it would be essential to your goals too. Because I was on the countdown round for chaos. Otherwise, shit was getting close to being fucked up. And things had been going great, but they weren't progressing past a certain point. And in business, you don't want to do the same thing over and over and over. But what I'm saying is it wasn't progressing past a certain point, and then the shit came through for me. And I believe it came through because of two things. One, I did not waver from my position, even when I was thought I was going broke. Even I was the only one involved. Not even I was the only one involved with the direct negotiations. And it was through emails. And I'm telling you, I must have made sense because I got faded for 1.5 of what I actually hoped for. And my shit is sound, and I just am a person who don't have all the credit and all the shit banks need to say yes. So I gotta go to not necessarily private parties, but it's not banks. And partly because I don't feel like fucking with them motherfuckers, and partly because my credit ain't the greatest. And I know this. I know it. But I also know how I live and how I provide. And I'll be damned if it ain't just like you good job having motherfucking squares. That's what really gets me. Because I think it was yesterday, somebody was asking me, why do you guys look down on the squares? You do this with game, look down on the squares. Motherfucker, you just don't know every nigga I know that was in the game. That's what he was in the game for, so he could be a square. Shit. Nigga want to be a square. I'm saying nigga don't want to go to work like squares do. But I'm saying in the end, when you get, let's say, my age, you want to have that retirement. You want to have, all the things that older motherfuckers that worked all their life had or have. And that's why you're doing what you're doing. Man, don't tell me about being real with yourself. 901, I just seen you pop up. So let me get you. Ain't nobody talking to me. I don't care, but you is. Come on, bro. What's up?
I'm confused, man, about this right here. The more tools that I get, it seems like the business, you know what I mean, invest into me less. But when I had less tools, it seemed like they invested into me more.
Why you think that is, brother? And what kind of tools do you have?
As far as the house, car, clothes, shit like, shit that they can see.
Okay, but I'm saying, why do you think that is?
I think it's because, I think they got their hand out when they see more shit. Like, they seen it.
No, bro. See, did your house buy you, or did you buy your house?
Right, I bought it.
That's right. So I believe just from what you saying, you let your house and your shit do the talking. You agree or not?
I agree.
So your house can't say what you really want. Whatever you got can't say what you really want. It can only get some attraction or somebody's interest in you, and then you gotta like really fake pass all that shit so the motherfucking bitch can see you. If she don't get to see you, all she get to see is your shit. And most bitches, they want to be turned on by that if you gonna just give it to them, but you don't sound like you just gonna give a motherfucker something. So it's a turn off to them, man. That nigga got all that shit. He ain't getting the bitch shit. So stop using your shit, bro. Well, no. Stop letting your shit use you, and you start using your shit.
I appreciate it.
For sure, brother. The thing is, when it's about money, and let's say you don't have none, or at least you don't have much, most motherfuckers buckle. And they get stuck with a bad deal or something they shouldn't have been doing. I never really discussed this deal or how I was going to pay it back until the deal wasn't approved. And I went in with an all or nothing type attitude, and I held my little poker face for the duration. And who won? They did, of course. I got to pay them back with interest. But on the other hand, I could do some shit that's going to, help promote my goals. So Did they really win? Or is it a such thing as being sharp enough to tie with the so-called corporate America? Because I'm in the business of growing and adapting to, what's going to keep me rolling. The fact that I know my thoughts don't determine shit except in my world. That's why I have my world well defined for me to win. And you can be afraid of the goddamn test as much as you want to, but your motherfucking ass cannot be afraid to take that motherfucker. This test could represent a monster, but you better take it. Those butterflies that you get, they signal that you are really thinking. Now you got to direct those thoughts to the positive outcome that you're looking for, that you want for this test. And all you got to do is your fucking best. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to make or break you. I guess you do. I just hope you see why I wanted to be a teacher. And I wanted to teach at the elementary level because I want to get kids, when they were young. I'm a teacher at heart. And I want to give the most that I have to whoever the fuck I'm fucking with and whoever I'm engaged. Oh, fuck, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. See, life as you know it, this is something you got to understand. Life as you know it is what's up. 256, I just seen you pop up. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Rosebud?
Nothing. What's up with you?
This might be off topic. Yeah, I just saw you online. I wanted to ask you. I saw a video of you and Paige just chopping it up, and I think you mentioned feminine wild and masculine wild.
Yeah.
And you kind of briefly touched on it. I was wondering if you would kind of go into detail about what that is.
You don't know what feminine wiles is?
What I'm guessing is like that, that feminine energy, and just kind of showing it off.
Yeah, man. I mean, batting her eyes at you, blushing, giving you a whatever in your eyes look, feminine wiles. Men have those same things too. So you should use them.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to confirm. Okay.
All right.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you.
All right, brother. So I'm just saying, your life and my life have only one thing in common, and that's that it's life. What you choose to do with your life, how you choose to live your life, what makes your life important and special to you is all up to you. Life as I know it continues to provide me with new, different paths to take to further my understanding. Because as long as I live my life, and I don't let life live me. See, I'll be cool. I gotta live my life because if I don't, my life's gonna live me. And I think a lot all the time. And I woke up this morning feeling good. I've been chilling. It's finals. I'm thinking, the motherfucker don't have to spend no dough. This is a good day. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth. And I hear a crash. So I rush, to my woman, and she on the floor holding her head. And I look around, and then the crock pot I bought was in the dishes, with the dishes smashed and shit. So I said, what happened? And I'm helping her up. And she said, baby, I don't know. I was getting the crock pot down and I got a cramp or something in my leg. So after making sure, baby, you all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sure she wasn't hurt. I went back to the bathroom. And I felt crazy for doing this or thinking this, but I went back to the bathroom and all I was thinking about was I knew I wasn't going to get away without spending no money today. God damn it. A motherfucker got to spend money every fucking day. I ain't talking about no $20 even. It's something you guys got to know about me. You know, I'm sneaky, especially when it comes to getting in the beds. She'll never know how I'm doing it. Only when she realizes that she cannot be away from me for a whole bunch of time. Then it's going to dawn on her what I did to her motherfucking ass. You know, I'm going to give it a few more days, but not no few more days. I mean, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to see what my girl that's here really, really, really think, because I got a move on me. Shit. I make women feel desired. Seriously desired. Oh, shit. I forgot to tell you. My broad that I got now, 6'1". I got to kiss her like this. or I got to stand up on the chair so I can... Shit. Man, you know, we all, or you, should be really understand you're fortunate to have a host like me. I'll bring you inside of my life a little, like I'm doing. But I don't bend or I don't accept punk shit. In the end, who do you really have? Your woman? Your fucking kids? Well, sorry to be the one to tell you this, but in the end, your motherfucking ass, you only have you. You only have you. Your kids gonna grow up and leave. Your woman gonna leave. Gonna leave you, or you gonna leave her. Your friends gonna leave you, or you gonna move. I'm just saying, who can't leave you? You. You're the only thing. You better understand that. That's why that's all I focus on is you. I believe because I have the course that I even continue to watch. I believe I was able to revisit that course many times in not moments of crisis, but just guidance. The time that it mattered most is when I watched it before I left Vallejo. The course didn't make me leave Vallejo or nothing, but the sense that I was making just forced me to make a decision or be miserable, for the rest of my life. And I'm not blaming anything on the woman I left. I take full responsibility for what happens in my life. But as a man, I've gone through a lot of shit in my life. And I have had situations that continue to test my sincerity to being a man. Bitch be want me to hit her in the mouth. Motherfucker want me to put him in the headlock and do the suplex on him. But what I'm saying is, I'm just proud to see, even after, 20 years with the same woman, in my eyes, if it wasn't right, then I'm totally wrong to stay in that situation or that relationship. And at one time, I was thinking I was overreacting. But the shit didn't stop. And I'm realizing I got to either physically control this bitch or I got to lead this bitch. So I can't control the woman. I ain't trying to get physical like that. No matter how long I'm with her, I ain't trying to get physical like that. And the only motherfucker I can control is my damn self. So, 310, I see you, man. What's going on?
What up, bud? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. No, I just want to chime in and let everybody know, and yourself, you're a real motherfucker. Well, I don't really like doing that because you already know the motherfuckers that's real. They've been getting credit and they already know. But I'm only saying this because I accidentally emailed you my other number when you said a few days ago. I checked my email. You sent the books, and I sent my wrong number, but you sent us our number, but you still sent it. And I just wanted to let you know you're a real motherfucker for that. Because, I was like, damn, I sent the wrong number. Because I got 2 phone numbers, but he still sent the audio books that he promised. And I respect that. You keeping your word, man.
Hey, man, the real motherfuckers, that's how we do it, brother. I don't just say shit. I don't just say shit to say it, man. I be meaning it. How you liking that audio book?
Good. I gotta finish it, but right now I'll be handling my business. But I listen to your shit all the time, your shows and the books. I already finished the first one, the second one. The first one was dope, and you was kicking some jewels in that motherfucker. But yeah, I'm already knowing. Once you sit there, I say he a real motherfucker. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a motherfucker that promised me some shit, on their show, but they ain't never sent it. We ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, shout out to you, my nigga.
All right, man, be cool.
You too.
Hey, I love to hear that shit. I ain't having, I ain't having what I ain't having. Period. Some motherfuckers fuck with what they don't want to fuck with. So, y'all all see where I am. And to me, you just should appreciate how much I believe what I'm saying to you. You better get a belief that's strong. And I ain't saying leave your woman, but I am saying stay true to what you truly believe. Because I believe if I ain't happy, I ain't got no goddamn business being around. It's a privilege to be with me. I'm not the motherfucker privileged being with you. Shit. Like me, that bitch is on her own, and some motherfucker might strike her fancy, and I ain't tripping. I knew that when I left. See, cause I'm a nigga that been quit over 3,000 times. Yes, how many of you motherfuckers can say that? Come on. I ain't answering that, goddamn. Yeah. I've been quit over 3,000 times. And I ain't tripping. After the 5th or 6th time, I learned that the shit is inevitable. In a lot of cases, not all cases, but and I suppose, and all I supposed to do is roll with my motherfucking program the way I see it. And I'm doing that. Or I did that, because had left this bitch. I'm just talking about, I remember checking my course out, before I did leave. And you know what? It's almost been a full year since I had a 2-for-1 sale. Now, just in case you motherfuckers have a bad understanding of math, 2-for-1 mean 50%. 50% off. And most likely, I'm going to do this until Halloween. Otherwise, all month, a whole month. That's, 2 for the price of 1. So get at me. Because this not only will be the last one this year, it's probably going to be the last one, period, because I don't do sales no more. I mean, I kind of do. I give deals on my videos and shit. but I don't fucking have sales. And, you know, I just don't. These are for the conversation tools. Actually, for the mentality tools, too. Both of them, conversation and mentality. Buy one, get two. So, get at me about this shit. And in the last couple of days, I've been doing a lot of thinking about shit. I'm telling you, I be thinking all the time. And I don't actually do those pimp and hoe groups. But I've been on Facebook lately and I've been looking at them groups and I see a lot of my Facebook friends are in them motherfuckers. And I read a thread that these motherfuckers was talking a whole bunch of shit. And at first I thought the nigga, you know, was being fly with what he was saying. But in the thread, those niggas called him out. And the niggas started talking about the FBI and shit. I think the thread had like 50 or 60 comments on it. And those niggas believed that nigga. They thought he was like me. And they thought I was pretending to be someone else. I mean, I guess it's so I can roast them in disguise. I mean, I don't know what fucking good would that do me to roast them in some other nigga's name. But anyway, you know I don't roll like that. But this nigga is really deserving all the disrespect he's getting because motherfuckers don't know him. And he won't say who does know him, but he will say the FBI might roll on me or whoever I name. My family won't be safe. I read that shit after the shit he was talking. I just knew he was fake. The thing about me that I like is I'm going to do some shit regardless. Yeah, I was out there on Front Street doing my motherfucking thing. I keep hearing these young dudes asking other dudes to get, you know, some kind of validation, which they right. But they don't ask me for no goddamn validation. And it ain't because of American Pimp. It's because any nigga in the game asks about me. Damn, they know me personally. Because I went from corner to corner in this country. I went from corner to corner, pimping hoes and slamming Rolls Royce dogs. All I wore was tailor-made clothes. Diamonds dripping from everywhere. Had the attitude that said, I don't care. The heaviest thing I left was what them fucking hoes earned, and the hardest thing I did was make a goddamn U-turn, because I was a real live pimp. Yeah. I'm just saying, I pimped at an extremely high level. Real niggas know me. Don't be mad at me because I put my sights on something else. I'm doing some other shit now. I ain't trying to be no pimp ass nigga. I just got hella game. And it's pimp game. And that's what come out of my mouth. But my sights are on something else. I'm fully aware of the benefits and the pitfalls of the life I led and the life I lead. And I'm completely aware that the shit don't stop. It just does not stop. I'm getting laced in a different part of life now, and hopefully I'm going to flourish. I'm a shine in this also. Because that's my thoughts. Don't hate my versatility. I quit pimping. I didn't say I quit being a motherfucker. The shit don't stop ever. Man, I've been out the game 20 years and these motherfuckers still think Of me is someone to roast in this game. I've been a hater. I've been old and out of date. I've been out of touch. I've been jealous. I mean, come on. The niggas in the game, well, just to clear the books. When a nigga starts off in this game, it's so he can do what the fuck he want to do. That's why he ain't got no damn job. So in that regard, I can't tell that nigga shit. I want all you motherfuckers out there to understand, out there to, I want you to prosper. And I surely don't want to see you fall. And one last thing, just hope. Just hope when your motherfucking ass been out the game 20 years, they still talking about you, baby. Because that's what's up. Hey, well, you know what? I might look at StreamYard and see what y'all be saying. Because the last couple of times I read them comments, I kind of liked them. But I used to hate StreamYard's comments. But hold on, I got to hand me a wet my whistle. Okay, let me see what StreamYard got. Oh, first, let me end this shit on Blog Talk.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Okay. Urban Mac, he's something else. Thank you, brother. Telling me I'm doing great at my age. How old do you think I am? 900? Urban Mac, all I see is you on here, man. Multi-millionaire Rosebud, show me how to pimp so I can multi-millionaire. Living, want to be a Mac. I'm better than you. That's multi-millionaire. Come on, man. This the kind of shit I don't be wanting to read. If you're better than me, go pimp, nigga. Take your ass out there and charge some bitches, man. Don't be trying to charge me. This nigga, King Elron, the shit that you are talking is I don't know, got some kind of boring. Looked like he sleep. Get back to the game. You're a game teacher, not a science teacher. Hey, King Elron. Hey, King Elron. Motherfuck you. Why you motherfuckers come on here and don't get off when you see or hear that I'm not, speaking about something that's interesting to you? I ain't no goddamn game teacher, motherfucker. It's just that when I speak explicitly about the game, your stupid ass can understand it. But when I speak in this intellectual way, you can't see the game because you're a fucking knucklehead. Fucking King Elron, motherfucker. Because I am a science teacher. I am. I'm a teacher of all subjects. You punk. Why don't you come back on here? Are you gonna say something, man? Or are you just gonna, be a nigga? Oh, here, Rosewood, I'll pay you $1,000 for your course. Multi-millionaire. Let me tell you something. You got, what time is it? It's 1:30 my time. You got to 4 o'clock. If you hit me with 1,000, you can motherfucking not only get the course, you can come to my motherfucking school. Because what I'm saying is, if you want to fuck with me, come on, that's a good offer. Although I don't make those deals. Ooh, King Elron, he responded with, what do you call them, emojis? Oh, King Elron, that's not a response, man. The response would be, you motherfucking writing some shit on here to me so that I can see what the fuck you about. And if you about the bullshit, fake ass shit, I'm finna crunch you in 2 seconds. And then I'm gonna go on about my business. But I be waiting for you to drop some game, but you don't have it no more. And you're jealous of the Dean. Well, King Elron, you're absolutely right. I ain't got it. And I'm totally jealous of the Dean. So why don't you just kick me to the curb, bro? Why are you on here all this time? I don't have it no more. Hey, and for your information, fool, I ain't been talking about game, man, for shit. I mean, I talk about game all the time, but I've been talking about Cyborg University. That's where I'm coming from, you monkey. King 001, wonder if a billion squared have it their way. Their in life is still, I don't know, man. Jesus Christ, that was like, I couldn't even follow that. Hey, King Aaron, I want to hear something else from you, man. I bet you ain't got no bits. I bet you that. I bet you 10-1. I know you're going to call in to say you got bitches, but I bet you ain't got damn bitch. You just want to be a follower. And you want to think I hate or I'm hating on Steve the Dean. The only thing I've said about Steve the Dean is that he needs to keep the word game out his mouth. And he needs to keep all his opinions about game out his mouth. Because that nigga ain't got no game. That nigga ain't never did shit that's gonna risk jail. And any motherfucker that has game risks going to jail daily. Now, okay. I'm 6 deep with no sleep. Oh, you fucking lying ass punk. You 6 deep with no sleep and you jocking Dean. Boy, you see, this is a first King Elron. You could have said any number. 2 deep with no sleep. 8 deep with no sleep. So that 6 is just a number, you fucking punk. And deep in sleep, that's a rhyme, and that just means that a pimp is busy. So I know you was trying to say you got 6 bras and you're like taking care of so much business. I'm sure that's what you were saying. But wait a minute, Rosebud Steve tried to charge $3,400 for his course on how to get women. He a thick man. Multi-millionaire, I don't want to hear that bullshit about Steve. What I want to hear is my motherfucking PayPal thing go off because you hit me because you ain't full of shit. Now, I don't want to hear about no bullshit. Bud, keep dropping jewels. Fuck these nines. So, Vo Majesty. Okay, man, you're right. Man, I be reading the shit, but it don't be phasing me. You know, because I can tell that King Elron is a layover from when I had a problem. Excuse me, when I had a problem with what's that nigga name? Sinful. Well, I ain't got no problem with the nigga now. I just mentioned his name to make my point. He wanted them to hold over. King Elron, there he go. The Dean was your fudgy, I guess. He gave you game on the podcast game. Don't ever bite the hand that feeds you in your darkest moments. You fucking asshole. I was making money when I met Dean. Dean definitely showed me some shit that I did not know on this motherfucking internet. Dean definitely inspired me to really get down more aggressively. But about this nigga being my fudgy, you can believe what the fuck you want to believe, King Elrond. And if you believe that, you a damn fool. I never called that nigga show. I never called that nigga, woke him up and asked him some fucking questions. So we all know. I think he was saying Fudgy, meaning Fudgy the Pimp that I used to like in my book, I think. So he wasn't my Fudgy, bro. Now, if this is the kind of shit you're going to be writing, then you're going to keep you going to keep bringing this nigga's name up, then I'm going to have to block you. Because I do not want to be talking about Dean. I don't really hate no problems. I don't really hate Dean. We don't really have no problems. You know, I got a problem with him taking my site down because he got mad at me. But that's shit over. I don't care. I'm doing something else. So my thing is this, King Elrond. Why don't you say something about yourself instead of jocking Dean? Dean don't need you to jock his motherfucking ass. I think you got some motherfucking sugar in your tank, man. Stop running. Okay, man. Elrond. That's OG64. This Elrond motherfucker talking about running. One of the self-made billionaires going to have it their way in life just as sharp as a person. I don't care. Damn punks will worry about another man's business. If they don't like a man's business, walk on, motherfuckers. Ain't king of shit. There, motherfucker. Hey, King Elrond. This nigga, they say you ain't king of shit. So King Elrond, at least stand up. What's your realm? What are you the king of? What are you the king of? Hiding behind the computer? Come on, man. How do you doing? You think I give a fuck? I just want you to say something so it can tell me how to get at you. Look, you motherfucking multimillionaire. You get at me at Ask Rosebud. No, at PayPal.com. And then when you go to PayPal, you fucking hit the send money tab. And you send that rack to Ask Rosebud with 2 D's at gmail.com. And I send you everything you talking about. So you stay off this motherfucker from now on, because that's all you wanted to know. So I just told it to you. I don't want to hear shit from your ass no more. Oh. Ooh, King, all right. You a trick, bud. You have no dominion of your house, whole. Oh my God, this dude know how I live. Oh God, bro, I'm sorry. I gotta get rid of your punk ass. He just said, I don't have no control of my house. What would make a man say some shit like that? I guess he could tell because I'm sitting. Okay, you guys. This reading of the comments wasn't as good as the last 2 or 3. Hey, Denacho, I know who you are, man. What's happening? Hey, you guys, I'm gone.